is. It is now. Good evening. Welcome to eModels. I spilt my beer.
Oh, God, that went well.
Good evening. Welcome. It's eModels Monday night again. Yes, we're back. Oh, only for a week though, because we're having another holiday next time. But yeah, but hello. Yeah, have you missed us? Have you really missed us? We've been away for so long. Nobody's missed us.
No, they haven't missed us at all, have they?
Yeah, what they've probably found they could go and do other things on a Monday night now, and different things are on the telly, and
I think we're what people put on the telly to keep the cat amused.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it keeps the kids away from the telly, doesn't it? You put us on, it keeps the kids away from the telly.
They go, old people, and they run off and rob a shop or something.
So yeah, it's been like 3 weeks since we've been here, and really a lot has happened. What have you guys been doing? There's Colin and Foxx and Chris.
Yeah, I've been doing a bit on our Bane blades. I did a bit on my Land Rover.
Oh, buildy, sticky stuff together.
So that would be finishing a thing for a ding, Ted. So I did there.
Ooh. There you go. You can have a
Cheers,
you can have a ding.
lovely job,
Yeah.
mate.
And if anybody else in chat has finished a thing, they could have a ding. And
In the last
with
3 weeks. 3 weeks?
3 weeks. You should have at least finished a thing. And have you noticed? Even I have been gluing things together. And there's a video gone out. The Titanic. Go and have a look at it. Not that
I
one.
saw that pop up and I thought, is he ill?
Who's that? Who's doing a Titanic now then?
Yeah, when they start building that.
Yeah, when did Ted get the Titanic? Yeah, but it's here on the bench, and things are developing. It's growing into the Titanic, and it's growing up. Yeah, and maybe the next video I do, it might be a live stream one, so I can glue it through. It becomes very repetitive now until we get to certain.
It's like ladder. Ladder.
Yeah.
Window.
That's it.
Oh, window.
And then you put it all together, as you see in the video. You put it all together, and you can't see any of it. Typical the trumpeter. Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, I'm used to doing models like Gundams where you get 2 arms, 2 legs, so it'll be like step 5 x2, and it's like times 2. But on yours it'd be like window times 400.
Yeah, it is. It's benches 4 to etch times 40. Make 40 of these. You know, cranes, make 6.
Yeah, but at least there's only one lifeboat.
Yeah, there's only one lifeboat.
Just imagine that, Ted. Imagine if you'd been doing that like in the days before podcasts and things. It'd have been an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. So, what happened since we were last here? I've been away on holiday. I had away in the a couple of nights away in the Lem. Found a distillery in Scotland. Went to a distillery.
To find one.
Yeah, and
Like a moth to the light.
Took them 2 weeks to find me.
That's the first pin that went in Ted's Google Maps, wasn't it?
He basically drove in a straight line over like mountains, rivers, cars, people.
Yeah, that was it.
Mrs. Ted says, why are we going this route? It's because there's distillery.
Yeah, that's it. And I actually found that this distillery is only an hour and a half's drive away. So, yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, but how long did it take to drive home again?
Yeah, it's just about a 5-hour drive on the way home. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You have to come all the back roads so I don't get caught.
Hour and a half to get there, week and a half to get back.
Yeah, they're currently constructing an underground pipeline from the distillery to Ted's house.
That's it, yeah. So, well worth it. If anybody crosses over into Scotland, crosses over the border, it's the first distillery you come to, the Annandale Brewery Distillery. Go and have a look. Well worth it.
And if you do, bring some stuff back for Ted.
And if you do, tell him I sent you and ask for some freebies. You do get freebies. You get bottles to bring home.
I went on the Robinson's Brewery tour in Stockport, I think, and that's quite good because you do the brewery tour, and then you go down to this bar area, which is just a pub bar, and then right off you go, just sit and eat sandwiches and drink beer all night for free. And they said last time we went, they said, unfortunately, we forgot to make any sandwiches, so it's just beer. And none of us had eaten because we knew we normally get food, so it's like, oh, we're all going to be absolutely blasted by the end of the night, or drinking old Tom and he's got nothing to eat with it.
Yeah. So I've had my first distillery tour, and I'll be having more. And then I came back quite drunk and merry and built some of the Titanic, made a video. Then we at the weekend I did science. I met what was it, R2D2 and a what was it,
Wookie.
Wookie. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
Chris has just got that look in he at the moment of.
We're not sure if it's true or if he just hadn't sobered up by that point. Either is possible at this point.
Yeah. Before that, I saw a ancient historic aircraft take to the air on Lake Windermere. It's just string and cloth, and that's all it was. So it's been an exciting couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, fair play, mate.
I've got the photographs to prove it. So there we go. So what else did everybody else do while we've been away? Come on in, chat. Tell us what you've been doing.
Yeah,
Show us
belly,
your thing.
bench and beverage.
Yeah, bench and beverage. Have you
Before
finished
we
the
get
thing?
very far into tonight's stream, we should remind everybody that there is a chance to win a thing later. So yes,
is there?
you can win one of these, the Akiva Mark III little tank thing.
That's right.
All you have to do is leave a comment on last time's video. You'll find it. It's there. It's the one that not this one. It's the one before this one. Go and leave a comment on that for a chance to win that later on tonight.
You've
can't
got
remember
to
what
be
the
in
comment
it
was
to
supposed
win
to
it,
be.
folks.
Exactly. We can't remember what the comment was supposed to be, so just keep it family friendly.
Just a comment, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
could just
just
type
got-
la, 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 if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter.
I'm just going back through the chat, and Scale Model Muse says he's finished 2 things. Paul Allen Ryder says he's put his Titanic to one side for the next year or so while he builds the Enterprise.
Oh, nice.
Phil Lewis, you've done it wrong here, Phil. I finished 4 things: 2 Bandai TIE Fighters, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, and a 144 3D printed TIE Bomber, which is scaled and printed on his cubic resin printer.
Nice.
But Phil, you did it wrong. You only get 1 ding.
You put them all in one comment, so you only get 1 ding. You could have got 4 rings out of
Oh.
that. Muse does say she's finished 2 things, but doesn't say what they are, so you need to let us know, Muse, so you can get
Yeah,
some
what you
dings.
finished,
Yeah,
tell
but
us.
let us
We
know
need to
one at a time, then you can get 2 dings.
We can't ding if we don't know the thing.
Yeah, we want to know all the details.
All the details. Anyway, before all that, we seem to have just accelerated straight past Festa and not stopped. We've left her by the side of the road in a small sack.
Well,
like an
I mean,
abandoned
technically,
puppy, haven't
we've skipped past you first because you haven't done any terms and conditions this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
Don't throw me under the bus. You haven't done your
nobody
T and
worries when I get
C's yet.
missed. Nobody worries when I get missed. It's eModels.co.uk. Hello, welcome.
I didn't see you there,
Be
mate,
nice in
because
chat.
I got me dark glasses on and I couldn't see you. See what I did? It's been a while.
My
Come on.
disabilities, I don't know.
Oh, my look at him. Look at him. My disabilities.
Yes.
Vanity,
So-
more like.
So yes, it's eModels Monday. eModels.co.uk. Your one-stop shop. All your model making needs, all of them. Be nice in chat. Please don't be rude or adult because it's a family-friendly show. And please don't mention other retailers because it's an eModel show.
Absolutely.
Your one-stop shop for all your model making needs.
Absolutely. And don't
All of
forget,
them.
for those that have missed it, eModels are now tied with UMP, folks. So, yeah. Get all your ultimate modelling products through eModels.
I just noticed your shelves behind you there, Colin. Have you been painting really lots? and you've
No,
got paint left?
I have been extending my paint. It's still my shonky old door at the moment, but I've been slightly extending my paint rack. Look,
Ah,
it goes all the way down. So yeah, I've kind of been 3D printing new cubicles for it and that. So, and I hadn't got round to filling it all back up and that because it's got to come off this door and go on the other door that's going on. So,
And
excellent work.
the shocking thing is, that's not actually enough shelves for all his paint.
no, I know. I mean, I've been ashamed to admit it.
He needs more shelves than that. He's just not.
But it's a
got
good
paint for it yet.
solution, folks, because it's just a door.
I want to
Yeah,
be a
but
door.
is there not the fear that if the door slams, all the paint falls off.
No, because I've got retaining lips that I've printed, Ted.
Wow.
See, so the paint sits behind a raised lip at the front.
Well,
You'd have
He
to
grew
really
irritated
stand the
lips when he
door
was a young
hard.
child.
Yeah, this is the Mark II version. The original one didn't have them on it, and so a quick redesign was done, and the little strips were printed, weld across the front of them, mate, to stop the paints from flying forward. So I've got Citadel, Tamiya, and all my pigments are going to live in there.
yeah.
Ted's favourite, Valero.
Valero.
They're all in my folding racks, you know, my little folding ones that I lift up and put on the bench. Yeah.
It's really disheartening, isn't it, when you've lined them all up and you've got them in numerical order, and then bang, and they all fall off.
Well, this is it. I've got some more paint coming, so I can't sort my Citadel ones out yet because I know what'll happen. I'll sort them out, and then I've got to move them all again to get the new ones in. Because
It'll be like one of the puzzles with the missing tile, won't it? It's,
yeah, and it's easy to store the paint rack back on the door at the moment, rather than have it stood up leaning against something in here and getting in the way. So I just quickly hung it back on the door.
And then the decision is, do you store them by numerical order or do you store them in colours, you know, browns?
I'm going to
reds,
do them in
blues?
colours, the Citadel ones in colours, but dark to light.
And then
left to
fading
right.
between blues to yellows to greens.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
You're
Yeah.
going to follow the colour wheel, just going for
Yeah, nice rainbow effect. I don't know what that is.
It's a rainbow effect, apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's a rainbow effect.
Anders has finished his Lego Technic 6-wheeled dumper truck.
Yep, here we go. There we go, Anders.
bang.
And Muse says she's finished the Eggplane and Bandai Triceratops.
Oh,
good.
get in there,
Completely missed and
Marcy.
put them both in one comment. So,
Yeah, she put me in one comment one day.
Dream Builder Daniel says, good evening, gentlemen, and chat. Hope all is well. Good
Hello,
evening,
Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah.
Hello,
And
mate.
everybody
Nice
else
to
in
see
chat,
you.
of course, as well, yes.
Got a belly and bench from Retro Rabbit. Says Burger King Whopper with cheese with uniform processed onion rings and a Diet Cola. Bench, finished my repair and recap of my Vectrex video game system. Not sure whether that is ding worthy.
Yeah, you get a ding for that, Ted. He's finished repairing a Vectrex system. It's awesome. It's just give it a ding. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust your Uncle Fox. It's worth a ding.
Well, I'm giving a ding on a recommendation here, though.
yeah.
There we go.
Vectrex are cool,
purely 'cause
but
it's
for some reason they
Vectrex.
built the telly sideways. I don't know why.
Graham McRoberts said he's building a 132nd Italeri Tornado. Brilliant kit. Yeah.
Are you doing
aircraft,
aircraft?
isn't it,
Yeah. Are you doing airplane noises, Graham? I need to know this.
It's kind of required.
Portland Rider said he watched the plane as well. Yeah, so you watched Waterbird take flight. Well, I hope he did. It flew twice. Once when I saw it, and the evening that it flew again, but it blew a conrod, so it had to be towed
And
back.
when he were flying it, because it's made of string and pencils and stuff, was the guy like, ah, as he's flying past?
Sitting there with a PVA brush, just gluing it back together as it was getting shot at. Oh no!
Do they have to wait a while between flights so they can wind up the elastic band?
Yeah, that's it. It was a big elastic band on the back.
He said, I was really calm flying it, but my bum was like 2 pence piece manhole cover, 2 pence piece manhole
yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all been science.
Anyway,
Rob Taylor says,
Fester.
how many paint pots have you got, Colin, do you think? All of them, according to Foxx.
And you always want more. They guarantee, no matter how many paint pots you've got,
You
you
haven't got
go
the
to
one
the
you want.
shelf to look for a colour, and you haven't got the one you want.
Which is what happened to me earlier on, because I need a specific colour for the eModels Baneblade I'm doing. So I went through all my paints, because they're all in different boxes at the moment, because they're normally in here. And the one colour I want, I've actually run out of.
Or you can't find it. Yeah,
or
you
is the one
can't
that's
find
dried
it.
up and you're like, oh,
Like I come back to the Titanic. There was a little bit of touch up to do on the inside of the bulwarks, and for the life of me, I can't find that paint. So I'm
do you know what I
beginning
find
to think
strange, Ted, about naval terminology? All the names in ship writing that are like words where you pronounce them like dead smooth, like gun whale is gunnel.
Gone
and
up,
like
yeah.
foresail is fossil and things like that, and yet bulwark is just bulwark.
Bulwark, yeah.
When you think if in naval they pronounce it like bullock or something, but it's like, why is that one single
No,
word?
no,
not-
you say bulwark, but it's actually got an extra 37 syllables to it when you write
Oh,
it
okay,
down.
that makes sense then.
Yeah. A
You know me,
forecastle.
mate. I would add all the syllables to that, mate, and get it wrong still.
Talking about all the syllables, it's that time again.
Oh, yes.
Of course it is. Yeah, let's. Oh, yeah. I have. Yeah,
I tried
I've
a
got.
minute ago.
I know. I was waffling, would I? Yeah, Festus makes a change, doesn't it?
I know, it's the wrong way
Festus-
around.
I know. Yeah.
You've forgotten
Take a
how
breath.
this works.
Oh, you're done. Festus factoid, folks. Yeah, it's been a while, isn't it? What have we got
Right.
for you today? In 1941, Britain's first jet-propelled aircraft, the Gloucester Whittle E-2839, flew for the first time, taking off from RAF Cranwell on an historic 17 minute flight even. Its jet engines were designed by Frank Whittle, the father of the jet engine. The planes of the 1920s were powered by piston engines with propellers, providing the necessary thrust. This was limiting with regards to speed and height. While he was at Cranwell at 21 years old, he began to consider the possibilities of jet propulsion. An intelligent young man. There you
You're
go.
going to make a
good
jet
boy,
noise
Anna.
so we know what it sounded like, Cole.
Whoosh.
I bet it sounded
Whoosh.
awesome.
Yeah, a lot of effort went into that, didn't it? It's like
It's a plane, isn't it?
plane, isn't it? It's a jet. It's got one of them jet things in it. Right, we've got some births for you, folks. First up, we've got, I think that's a fella. Someone, yeah, I know. Someone called Hickory Star was an American who was principal chief of the Night Hawk Kitutua Society from 1986 and led their practice of Cherokee spirituality. There you go, mate. You know what I mean. Did I say it wrong?
Cherokee.
Yeah, that's the bloke. Yeah. We've got a Doris. We've got. She was born. Her name was Wilhelmina Patton Stevens Fleming, and she was a Scottish American astronomer who pioneered the classification of stellar spectra and the first to discover stars called white dwarfs. She emigrated to Boston at the age of 21. She was director of the Arbor Observatory. There you go. What else have we got here for your delectation? He says, scrolling through this because I've got no preparation.
Scrolling through the list.
We got an Austrian, is it Austrian? Austrian, yeah, chemist and physicist who was first to propose in 1861 some kind of cyclic structure called Johanny Joseph Lockschmidt. There you go. What's that say? 4 years later, Klakulululi devised the correct ring structure for which his name is remembered, whilst Lockschmidt's contribution is overlooked. He deduced the size of air molecules to be around 1 nanometer, with two approaches relating to the size of gas molecules. It's really going well, isn't it? To the distance travelled between collisions and considering the packed volume of molecules in cold liquid even.
Well,
Have you missed me? Right, we've got to be serious, mate.
I'm
We've
not
got to be
surprised his
serious.
name was remembered if it was Kalutululu.
Oh, we've got some deaths for you, folks. Bit of respect now, isn't it?
Molecules.
I bet.
Oh God. Oh no. First up, we have got a French physiologist and chronophotographer who, while studying moves in the body, invented the sphygmomograph. This device made the geographical record of the pulse of variations in blood pressure. One end of a lever rested on the veins in the wrist, whilst the stylus on the other end inscribed the fluctuations of the heart. I forgot to read his name out, didn't I? His name is Etienne with one of them.
One of them.
And
one of them.
Etienne Jules with a bit of the in between. Marie. There you go. Got that right.
What was the thing? What?
A sophistigraph. Whatever that is. Yeah.
I think we would actually struggle with that. I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
I think we would struggle with that as well, to be fair.
Yeah, but mate, you know, crap. Crummy even with words. Oh, pulled that back. Next up, we got an iPad. Shall I start again? Next up, we've got an for crying out. An Italian physician and map maker. God, interested in astronomy and observe. An Italian physician and map maker interested in astronomy and an observer of comets called Paolo Tosca Cananilili. There you go.
I like that on sausages.
And last up, but no means least, because I don't think people could possibly take anymore, we got an American physicist, joint winner of the Polycarp of the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1955 for his discovery concerning the fine structure of hydrogen spectrum. His experimental work spurred refinements in the I need to get my eyes tested of electromagnetic phenomena, and his name was Willis Eugenie Lamb. There you go.
Oh, I'm crying.
That was a close call, Colin, but
Several.
well done.
Do you know, Ted, I think that was a better save than Golden Banks, mate, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, you could see it coming and just diverted round the corner.
Honestly, oh, God.
Well done.
And Chris chose just exactly the right moment to take a swig from a can. Yeah.
Steve says, Colin, do you know when Sir Frank Whittle came up with a jet engine? I don't know whether that's a question or a statement.
It might have been in there, but I've closed it down now.
Yeah, never mind. Steve, do you know? Yeah.
It was early, wasn't it? It was before the Americans, wasn't it? Because didn't we sell the idea to the Americans and then they went on and pursued it? Am I right in thinking that was that him?
Well, didn't I'm sure he didn't. He
1910. There you go.
Yeah.
Didn't think it was that far back.
Yeah, because nobody did much with it until the Germans in World War II. They started to do it towards the end of the war, didn't they? But
Did it with the
nobody
old
really
Schmemmerschmidt.
That's it.
Did I take the blue or the red pill?
Colin's like, I'm just going to stick to numbers from now on. How are you doing, Col? 7.
And Anders tells us, in case Fester's missed his fact, on this day in 1940, the brothers Deacon O'MacDonald opened the world's first McDonald restaurant in San Bernardino in California.
Oh, did he go E-I-E-I-O?
Happy birthday, McDonald's. Yeah. If your name's McDonald, you don't call your kid Mac, do you?
Don't call him Ronald for a start, do you?
Don't call him Big.
Yeah.
Mew says, Colin has been in my special cookies again.
I think I might have done, Marcy. Could you bake me some more, love?
Nominations for the Nobel Prize for pronunciation are open for Colin.
I try my best, but I look at the word and I think, yeah, I've nailed it. But between my brain and that...
But don't forget, it'd be a Nobel Prize if it was Colin anyway.
Nobel, it's Nobel Prize, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobel Prize. Paul says, yeah, they pinched the jet engine from us. Oh, right, yeah, I thought we had sold it to them all. Yeah. Oh, dear. What else is going on there? Dad, Dream Builder's got a belly and bench. He's building a Batman Lego tumbler. He's got 3 bags left. Belly, he had some pasta and meatballs. Oh, meatballs.
There's
And
always
he's had a
meatballs
cup.
in our chat, isn't there?
Yeah, he's had a couple of beers as well.
Frosty
Gets
beverages
in
have
there.
been had. Yeah.
Bobbins says, have you considered partnering with eModels and selling those paint racks? No, I haven't, mate, because it's the time they take. Each one of them units behind's about a 4-hour print, mate. And I just ain't got the time, mate.
Now I'm gonna impress you. Especially Colin will appreciate this, but I'm gonna impress you with my bench and belly tonight. Not the bench bit, but the belly bit. Guess what I had for my dinner?
KFC.
Nope.
Pot noodle.
Nope. Think younger.
Nothing at all.
Think older than nothing at all.
Oops.
Was it student food?
Crisp butties.
Good man.
Cheese and onion crisp butties. Just
No,
purely
no,
a big stack of them
no.
for my dinner.
Can't be. It has to be cheese and onion.
Yeah, it was cheese and onion. It was cheese and onion.
Oh,
all
did
the
you
way.
say it? For some reason, you said cheese and onion. My brain said salt and vinegar.
I think I've been rubbing off on you there,
I
Tim.
thought, no, that can't be right. No, yeah. Why did my brain do that?
Because I sat there and I was like, I can't be bothered cooking. Let's just have a whole mess of crisp butties for dinner. Mama Wolf
I
was
had
quite
fish
happy with
finger sandwiches the other week, and
yeah.
I must admit, I was proper batter crumbs in the beard and everything, mate. It
that.
was
With custard?
Do you know, I went in a restaurant the other week, and there was the restaurant was selling fish finger sandwiches for about £8.
You're joking.
Four,
About right.
4 fish fingers on 2 bits of bread for about £8.
No.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Having a bubble, weren't they?
But they charge
Chippy
you for
back
sauce
test.
as well.
Yeah, the sauce came in a sachet. You had to buy it separate.
Musy's got
Musy's
to
gotta go to work,
Catch
so-
you later.
Have a good one. Yep.
Wait. Fighting.
It's time for your thing as well, Colin. While you finish, you might as well come back and do
Yeah,
something.
Colin's doing all the work tonight. Yeah, we can just sit back and Colin's got all the work.
What?
Yeah? So,
Colin, what's in store?
What have I done? Oh, yeah.
it's over to you, Colin.
It's going well tonight, folks, isn't it? Yes, folks. What's it? Actually, hold up a minute. No. Let's come back. Foxx has got to do his what's in store terms and conditions.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Things. Right, off you go, Colin. Yes, it's what's in store time. It certainly is, you lovely people. So it's that time of the week, month. We've only been on for 3 weeks. That time of the 3 weeks when one of us will pick a fine selection of items from the eModels store, emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for your model making needs. And there will be a theme to all of them. There's a theme that underlies Colin's selection of items. It's Colin, so it's going to be really easy. It's not a Chris
Yeah,
job
I'm
where you have to
sitting
read
here
every
trying to
other word.
remember what my theme was. I've forgotten.
Somebody in chat will
I've got it in here.
Before we just go over to Colin, I must say that tonight, folks, you may have noticed that we're in 1080p, and I just noticed on the close-up with Foxx how he's going grey in the beard.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
It's going
I know.
grey.
I'm
So
getting the
you
grey
can-
hair.
yeah,
I need
so-
more. I need more of the grey hairs. They need.
So, folks, you can see all the detail now.
Yeah, we do look this weathered, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really happy
that
that I'm
is-
getting. I need to get more. I want to go white.
Yeah.
right, got some paint behind you, ain't you?
You can wear a Breton cap and you can look like an old sailor, can't you?
You'd look more like the bloke that wrote Game of Thrones, actually, to be honest.
All right.
Although you would have looked a bit like Irving Finkel, which would be awesome.
Yeah, got belly and bench from Philip Prime. Belly, meatballs and mushrooms in pasta sauce with brown rice bench. He's finished his Ardennes diorama
Oh,
for
that's
Dean
that's-
a ding then.
and I've seen that, and it is a beautiful piece.
Now, shut up, Cole.
Right.
Because
Now
there will
now
be a
we
theme.
yeah, now
I'm still not finished yet. Yes, there is a
Well,
thing.
is it now? Then?
It's gonna
Is it now? Now that we're
It'll
going
be
to start?
it'll be dead easy. But what you do is, don't do anything. Let Colin go through the fine items, and when he's finished, he'll come back and say, "What's the theme for tonight?" And the first person in chat to get it right will win.
Nothing.
Nout. Yes, and we'll send it through
Nah,
the
nah.
tubes.
Zero.
If you answer before Colin says to answer, you just get the finger of shame. Finger of shame.
I've lost my finger of shame.
Too late, Deb. We've moved on now.
Oh, leave him alone. Go on, Ted. Do
Go
your
on,
finger
then.
a shame, mate. Go
I'll
on.
just wait for you. Go on.
Oh, that is quite a finger of shame, that, though, isn't it? I must admit, I'm looking
Can you
at
do it?
yeah.
Can you do it going down the stairs, Ted?
No.
No, apparently not.
Apparently not. No. You had one. You had one job.
He had one job, Chris, didn't he? One job, mate. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Anyway, yes. So anyway, shut up, you lot. It's Colin's turn now. Prod,
Yeah,
prod,
yeah.
prod, prod.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, add it to your stream, Cole. There you go. God, it's one button, so we got to press, mate. Pilch.
Just one button.
Yes, folks. Yes, folks. First up for your delectation is the Tamiya 135th scale Leopard 2A6 tank Ukraine limited edition. Yeah, look at that. It's a tank and it's a Leopard tank, folks. So we have got pictures. And yeah, it's the first thing that popped out on my feed tonight, and it was like, yeah, it's nice bit of Leopard tank there. You've got all your camo going on. You've got your decals there. I don't know whether there's monies going to the Ukraine fund on this. I don't know. But
I suspect probably not.
yeah, but it really does turn out a nice tank, though, doesn't it? And it's like, yeah.
I think it's
It
like
is
it's a
good, yeah.
rebox of their existing kit.
Yeah, I
with
think
new
it's
decals and
just
stuff.
because of what's
Yeah.
going on at the moment. So yeah, but
Yeah,
actually
they'll-
not a bad paint job. Sorry, Ted.
No, I'm just saying they will just change the decals from your standard
Yeah.
German.
Am I sensing photo etch in a Tamiya? I do like the fact that Tamiya have started becoming
Yeah.
more 21st century now with their photo
Exactly,
etch.
that's what I was leading up to there, mate. It's the it's Satan's spawn. It's photo etch. What's it say
I like
about
photo
it?
etch.
It was developed by West Germany in the 70s, came the main battle tank even of the German bushwhackers. Bushwheelers?
Bushwhackers.
The bushwers. Oh, God,
Bundeswehr.
it's reading
Yeah.
out loud, Cole. How hard is it?
The German army is now going to be known as the Bushwhackers.
Yeah,
Willkommen auf den Bushwhackers. Ja, das ist
yeah. So you've got all of that lot going on there. I'll just let you read that out to yourselves because
It's funnier if you do it.
I know. But yeah,
Especially
there
if
you
it's
go.
German.
I know my German's
bushwhackers.
cut. I thought my German's. It's ironic that my wife is teaching or learning German at the moment, and that there's me. And my lad turned round and said to her, "Could you get one of those in English and teach Dad?" It's like, cheers, mate. Support's noted. Next up, we have got the Airfix 172nd scale Brewster Buffalo.
I
And
made that kit as a kid.
I looked
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that,
it's
and
a-
it is one of them planes that looks like the old Catch the Pigeon Dick Dastardly one, doesn't
It looks like it's already flown into something and got squashed.
It does, Chris, doesn't it? It looks like it's been... Do you remember them shoe things we had in the 70s where it used to go bzz, bzz to measure your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's been in one of them, doesn't it?
It probably sits on the runway saying, "When I grow up, I want to be a Spitfire."
Yeah, but 72nd scale squashed like that, that's going to be ickle, isn't it?
It's about that big. If I
Yeah,
remember rightly.
and you
I
got-
made that as a kid. It was the first
Yeah.
aircraft kit I ever painted, and because I had a book on how to make models in the 80s, I got like some black electrical tape and cut thin strips and put it over the canopy frame to make the canopy frame. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. It was,
Oh,
it was an
proud of you,
abomination.
soldier.
It was an abomination, but I loved it. And I
Yeah,
played
but...
with it.
Yeah, this is a real release by Airfix, isn't it? I did
yeah.
see on the website that they're going to release some others. I think they're
Yeah.
actually re-releasing the Spitfire seaplane.
Yeah, they're going through all their old range, aren't they, and bringing
Yeah.
them up to date and redoing them. And I
Yeah,
think it's
some-
brilliant
some-
because
I don't understand why they called it a buffalo when it's a little spuddy thing. They could have come up with a more spud-like name than buffalo. It's a tiny little.
don't
It looks funnier in the drawing, the shape of it. It's like an egg plane.
yeah, it's just got that quirky little thing about it. It's like,
It's like I can't see what role it was meant to design
yeah,
to carry out. It's so spuddy.
it's just one of
I'm
those.
sure that people in chat will tell us what it was
yeah.
designed for. You know.
I suppose buffaloes are sort of quite short and tall.
Quite
Buffaloes
short
are
and
huge.
stubby.
Buffalo are huge.
Yeah, but they're
things.
proportionately short and tall.
I don't know. Bigger than a house.
But there you go, folks. And it's only a tenner. I mean, come on. You know, if you've got grandchildren or children that are just coming into the hobby, for a tenner, you could sit there, build one of them with them, have a right laugh doing it, and go out in the garden and do proper airplane noises, have a bit of a dogfight and all of that.
You could make
Why
an
not?
plane out of that.
Yeah. For 10.
Yeah, you could do. So
What-
there
there
you
You
go.
can use that as the engine as an plane.
There won't be many bits in that kit either, so it'll be easy put together. A couple
I
of days
don't
work.
know. It's not got a part
It's a fairly simple kit. It's a nice little kit. I remember building it. It is quite a cute little kit.
Yeah.
It's bigger
Yeah,
than you
it does.
think. It's not quite as small as you think it is.
Yeah,
It's
it might
not gonna have
say
a
on
full
the
interior.
box.
Because if you look at the dude in the cockpit, it's a small. It's not a small plane. It's just weird shaped.
Yeah, it's going to be at least 10 pieces, isn't it? But yeah. But there you go, folks. FX 172nd, Brewster Buffalo for a Nigel. There you go. And a tenner. That's all it is. Next up, we got Mahusive Big Boomstick. It's the Dragon 172nd M65 Atomic Annie gun. And look at that for a boomstick tip. And when I saw that, I thought of you weathering that for some reason, and it's one of the Dragon Black label kits, folks. And
Atomic Annie sounds like a 70s pop group, doesn't it?
sounds like a concept album from Wick Wakeman, and yes, doesn't it?
I go back to the picture of that cab that drives it. My brain can't pass. It's all the bits are facing different directions. It makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it's
they might not
because you
build it
have
right.
it's because you have a cab each end, mate. See, so when it's going the other way, you spin round, see, and then you're facing forward. So you got windscreen and wipers on both cabs, see.
My brain was going, wait a minute.
Your
what?
brain folds were confuzzed,
Yeah.
weren't they?
It looks like they don't attach it, it's just a big magnet.
Yeah, but for those of you that can't get hold of an original Dora, this is the next best thing, isn't it? It's a big boomstick. You can have plenty of weathering fun. You can confuse people by having cabs each end. I think that's a mint little kit for the money there.
Double cab action.
Yeah.
And one day I think I will build a model and just do it in grey primer, because I think they look brilliant.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. The vanilla builds with the grey primer and gold photo etch, aren't they, unpainted? And I think they look really spectacular, especially on the battleships, Ted. I don't know if you've seen a few of the pictures doing the rounds on them, but there you go, it's easier.
No, I can't quite explain this, but when we were showing the Brewster Buffalo, Bobbins wrote mobile boom tube.
No, that was
showing
earlier.
a mobile
That was the
boom
big
tube.
tank.
No, that was at the tank. Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Now it's a nuclear boom tube.
So, pretty much a decent kit there, folks. So, I like the look of that. And, so that's the Dragon 72nd M65 Atomic Annie gun. There you go. Next up, one to cheer Foxx up. We have got a Games Workshop Combat Patrol even, Adeptus Sororitas.
Yeah.
It's what you got in there. You have got.
Be Adeptus Sororitas.
I know. I knew you would correct me because you can't help
have you?
yourself. He says this set includes the following multi-part units: Canoness, a Rhino, a Repentia Superior, Pentium engine, Arco Flagonauts or Flagon, Sisters Repenter, Seraphim and Battle Sisters. There you go.
Yeah, you get a whole rhino in that and everything.
Yeah, look at that though. Yeah.
I can show you, when we come back, I'll show them what a battle system. I've got one in my shelf. I'll show them what they look like.
That's why this is in there, mate, because it gives you a chance to show off your wares.
Ah,
mate.
nice. It is a really good kit because you get they are beautiful little figures. They're beautifully sculpted and so fun to paint because they're just covered in ornate decoration.
When I
Plus you get an entire
when I
rhino in
first saw this picture, I came over a little bit nervous because it reminded me I've got that Harlequin set over there to do, and it was like,
there. Your Dark Eldar.
but look at them. Think of the fun you can have with this, folks.
And in fitting with 40k, of course, the backstory to things like the Penitent engine is so dark. It's terrifying. Hard to explain.
But all the details, all the skulls and all of that lot going on. So if you're into your miniature painting, folks, pardon me, I think you're in for a good treat.
Yeah, there are no female space marines, but there are the Adeptus Sororitas, who are just hardcore and you don't mess with the Adeptus Sororitas. The
I
sisters of
like the
battle.
variety of figures that are in this set, Fox, because there's a bit of everything for everyone, isn't there? Almost, you know. And
Plus, it's enough to. It's a tabletop play force. It's a small combat patrol, so you can actually. There are rules for combat patrol play where you just have a combat patrol and the other person has the same.
I mean, look at him in that. That's a big old set of gubbins going on there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the things that has a very, very dark backstory to it.
And for 81 quid, I think you're getting a lot for your money in there, mate.
Yep.
I really do.
Yeah,
So
you can play games with a combat patrol.
there you go, folks. And there's all your
It's enough
box
to play.
art. All your details are on there. Get you some of that, folks.
Yes, I'll show
And the
you what you get.
obligatory sheet of decals. Yeah. So there you go, folks. That is the Games Workshop Combat Patrol Adeptus Sororitas. There you go.
Yep.
Next
Other
up,
combat
folks.
patrols are available.
Yeah, I don't know why I chose this. We've got Master Box 1/35 scale domestic animals, because we've all got farm dioramas that we're doing. But it's I think it's because of the goats on trees, isn't it? I do like the goats on trees website.
Goats on trees. Isn't that a song in the 80s? Was that Girls on Film? That's Girls on Film, isn't it?
Girls on film, mate. Yeah. But yeah, there you go, folks. So if you're doing a diorama, it can be a World War II scene or whatever. You've got a tank in a field. Why not throw a couple of cows and a couple of goats in there? Because
If you've got a tree in your diorama, you need goat in it.
yeah, you get to do moo noises and is that no? That's a sheep, you pillock. But yeah, but yeah, there you go. And it's £10.35 you get.
This
You get
cow
two great
is
big
very
coos.
small.
And this one is far away.
Far away.
Yeah, so there you go, folks. That is Master. And there's a complete range of these animals and that, and different bits and bobs and farm buildings and all of that lot. So if you are doing a little battle scene or diorama scene, why not grab yourself some?
New from Master Box.
They would
130.
go. They would go very well with the Churchill tank that I've got. You remember the one with the little farmer where he's handing the bottles up to the
That's
tank
right.
crew?
Yeah, exactly. So
that-
yeah, and you get to, get to sit there and paint cows. Why
See,
not?
Master Box have done even things like pigeons and stuff, so I'm waiting for when they do like Master Box 135th worms
Yeah,
to give you that
Exactly.
diorama, that realistic soil feel.
exactly. So why
Cats.
not? It all adds to the effect and the story that you're trying to tell, doesn't it? Because yeah. And last but no means least, folks, we have got a Revell Airbus A380-800, and it's the Emirates Wildlife variant. And I do like this rather fetching decal scheme on it for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah. But there you go, folks. Look at that. And it's, what can I say? It's a 144th Airbus A380. I've got one hanging from me ceiling just up
Quite
there.
big, I assume, given the scale. Even
Yeah, they are. They're about, well, let's have a look at the size. Does it tell us? That's all the decals there. No, it doesn't give us the size, but I think it's about 30 centimetres, maybe more than that.
okay, cool.
30, yeah, I think it's about 35, 40 centimetres. But yeah, it is a fair old beastie thing.
Usually says on the box. Have you got a picture of the box out there?
Yeah, I'll have a looky loo, Ted. There you go. Let's have a look.
Can you imagine a 148?
50 centimetres wide, 55 long. There you go.
Can you imagine something like that in 48 scale?
Yeah.
72nd scale.
And that's a level 5 as well. So yeah, there's a fair old bit of detail in there, folks. But it's 33 quid for a big old airplane. If you haven't done a civil aircraft, get yourself one.
Do it.
Because you do
Paul
get-
says Paul said he's still got his box of pigeons and he doesn't know what to do with them.
There you go. So yeah, have you some of that, folks? So I'll do a quick recap. First up, we had the Tamiya Leopard tank, Ukraine limited edition. Then we had the Brewster Buffalo, cute little plane. Should have had that as item number 3.
It should make
Colin.
the Jetsons sound as it goes along.
Yeah. Next up, you've got the Dragon Atomic Annie gun. Then you've got the Combat Patrol Adeptus Sororitas, whatever it's called. Domestic Animals. And then you've got the Revell Emirates Wildlife set. So we'll just remove that. We'll come back and say for your chance of winning absolutely
Nothing.
Think.
go. And I'll accept 2 answers.
I shall get my sister of battle out. If you pardon the expression.
Oh, we got a finger of shame to issue to Paul Allen Ryder.
Oh,
Yeah, too soon. Too soon, Paul. No, not good.
Finger of shame.
It's a bad
But
lad.
if you want, type it in again, mate.
You might not be right.
Type it in again slower.
Mark Shellard, straight in wildlife animals. That's both answers I would have accepted there, mate. Yeah, you could have had wildlife or you could have had animals. Foxx is wondering what the Warhammer had to do with animals, aren't you, dear?
No, it had a rhino in it.
At a right
Well
moment,
done,
yeah.
Chris. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what was in it that I've got.
That was
something.
that was my Chris one. Obviously, leopard. You had the buffalo, dragon, mythical creature, animal.
Yeah.
Games Workshop with the rhino, domestic animals, and the Airbus wildlife.
The Bobbins was close with his animals, but spent too much time doing the emojis. If you hadn't put them in and you just said animals, you'd have won. But you didn't.
Yep.
Too slow.
Yeah, I
Did you
yeah,
know? Did you know the world's longest sentence with only one word
Buffalo.
is a sentence that uses the word buffalo? Because you can get, I think,
It's about
20 or
12
30
times or
words.
something.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
about 12
buffalo,
times.
buffalo,
and each
buffalo,
one can be a
buffalo,
noun or a
buffalo,
verb, or it can
buffalo.
mean different things. You see, because it's buffalo. So I thought, you know that.
I did, yes.
yeah, I think I've seen that. I'll need to look it up again just to refresh my memory of it. But yeah.
I can't remember. I think it's 12 times the word buffalo is said.
Yeah,
'Cause,
because it's a noun, a verb,
it's
an adjective,
It's a place. You can buffalo
a name.
something. You can
Yeah.
be in the place and do the thing. And
I shall look it up.
I'll show you a sister
There you
about.
go, folks.
Hang on, let me get. I won't be able to get it in focus.
Oh, that
probably,
that must mean we've got to put you full screen because we know you really like that.
I probably can't get it in focus, but just so people can get an idea of what a sister of battle looks like. I can't focus
sister
on it,
battle.
but, it's a sister of battle. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing it through all that grey hair in your beard, mate.
Oh. Yeah, thanks. For that.
yeah, if you put your hand the other side of it, you can't see it.
Put it here, do you can't see it. Yeah, that's a sister of battle. Just to get an idea of one of the. That's one of the figures. There you go. That's it. Done.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It took me. That was a good couple of days' work. That because it's really small, so painting it's quite a challenge, quite a good painting challenge to get it all nice and crisp. But it's beautifully detailed, and you just have great fun painting it.
Spot on. Now we've got, I think, before we go, we've got something.
We've got a
to give
thing,
away.
haven't we? So
Yeah.
people need to go and comment.
Has anybody else commented in the comments for the video? If you haven't, now's your time to do it. Last call for comments on the video to win a free thing from eModels.
When we started this stream, there weren't very many comments at all, so your chances are quite good.
Got to be in it to win it, folks. It's
At the end of
free.
the day, it's like it's a free kit. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Even if
can
you don't want to
build
build it yourself, you could give it away as a present to somebody.
Yeah.
Me,
Build it,
send
eat it,
to me.
Yeah.
I'll
sell
do
it, burn it. Whatever you want to
Here's
do with
what you could have won. You could win that. You still could.
Yeah,
Get in there, comment, and do it.
do it,
Yep.
do it.
So all
you know
you
you
need to
We'll
do-
give you another 30 seconds before we actually click
Get
the
to the
button,
comments.
So, you know.
If you're new to
now.
this game, go to our last video and just make a comment. Doesn't matter what it is. A nice comment, friendly comment.
Show number what? 265.
One that looks like that.
265 shows, dude.
Oh yeah, it's from 3 weeks ago.
That's 4 years, 4.5 years more.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what you need to do.
265
Go
shows.
comment on that. If you haven't done it now, then you got about 10 seconds. But go comment on that. Look, when I brought up this page, there were only 7 comments on it. So, you know.
Yeah. When we streamed that long ago, I had a rack full of paint behind me.
Yeah. So
He's
that
drunk it
is
all
what
since
you
then.
could have won. I'll load up the page and we'll see how many people have actually commented on it now. Add extra. Don't want to add extra. That's just the link. That's it. Right. So we want no duplicate users. You can only enter once.
Did it.
What?
So that's that. And we got to solve the maths. I need some help. It's 4
Oh,
plus 3. That's like 17 or something. 43. No, wait. No.
111 to 12.
I'm going to guess at 7.
Wednesday.
I should get the YouTube comments now. So if you haven't entered now, too late.
Yeah.
There are
There goes the
14,
chance you
so
can't.
we you've halved your chances of winning. So, of those 14 people, who's going to win? I'll click the start button and we'll find out.
Go for it, folks.
The winner is Andy Preston.
Andy Preston.
Awesome to
Well,
have,
Andy
he
Preston.
says.
He's a double winner then, is he?
Yeah, he not only won nothing, he won something.
Something as well as your nothing, yeah.
If we get them mixed up, you get a box of nothing in it and nothing with nothing in it.
So send your message to ted@emodels.co.uk. Let us know you have won the Mikiva, which is number 03340.
Make sure to include your name, your address, and your phone number for the delivery guy. Always include your phone number.
Yeah. Just in case the courier wants it. Not that we'll phone you up. and
Yeah.
give a
If you
beautiful
already have an
phone call.
eModels account, by the way, you can just make sure you tell us in the email, and the guys will know to add it to your account.
Yeah, cool. Brilliant.
There you go.
Well
That's
done,
it.
Andy Preston.
Yeah, so Andy's won a thing.
Yeah,
Anders Ericsson has
congratulations.
a question. He says, question, how to paint the rubber band tracks on a Meng Toon tank? Same as any other rubber tracks, just go for it.
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah,
Kind
the-
of black plastic, so you...
Yeah, they do take paint quite well.
Yeah.
I don't usually paint them as such. I just go straight in and weather them.
Yeah, because they're already black, so you can do like a rusty dry brush or something. I'd avoid washes, any like enamel or oil washes, because they might eat the rubber. So just go for dry brushing and stuff like that. You'll be all right.
Yeah, pigments work quite well with it. So
Yeah, pigments. But yeah, I wouldn't bother priming them or painting them. Just go straight for the weathering.
that's all you need to do. Good, yeah. I should point out as well that while we were away, it popped up on my Facebook memories that it was 9 years ago since I did my first build with eModels.
Is it?
9 years.
God,
golden,
when was
wasn't
that?
it?
2004, 2014?
Yeah,
No, yes.
24th.
Yeah, this show's been going a fair old while because
Yeah,
I used to watch this before I set up my YouTube channel and got filming. So
Must be about the same for me then, because I was about the same time, wasn't I, Ted?
Yeah,
With my
24th of
Colonial
April,
Viper.
yeah, 2014 on the 24th of April when my Challenger tank arrived at my house for me to build for my first eModels build.
My first eModels build was my first build on my channel. It was like the Colonial Viper.
Yeah, where's all that time gone?
I know it's 265 shows, but I can't remember. It must have been like 2016 when you did the first few lives, I think, Ted, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Anders says, will acrylics really stick to them? They did on mine, mate. My little toon tank up there, I primed it and then went over it with different washes.
Yeah, because you've got to think that you toon tank, anything, it's got to become a shelf queen, so it's got to move around and
Yeah.
stretch.
If you bend the rubber, then the paint might crack and flake
Yeah,
off.
that's it. Yeah, I
don't do
just
that.
put the tracks on and then went in with a detail brush and done it all on the model.
Yeah, I mean on mine, I haven't got it there, but on my little one, it's just, I say it's just black plastic. So I just, I think I dry brushed it with metallics and rust colours, and then just put pigment powders over it. I didn't bother painting it or priming it or anything.
My Churchill tank here, it's got just it's just pigments. I think I did a brown wash on it as well.
Yeah. It's no different to any like the Tamiya tanks, because a lot of those have rubber tracks, and you can still paint and prime and weather them if you want to. Just with the toon tanks, it's
Yeah,
not really worth
as
it,
Keith
'cause they're
says,
tiny.
Anders, acrylics work just fine. Use a primer. There you go.
Yep.
As Bobbin says, just slap it on.
But put it on first, because when you put them on, you'll stretch them, and then the paint might come off. So.
Yeah.
Do.
So
think
we
about it, just do
return
it.
in 3 weeks' time, is it?
Yeah,
Next week.
2 weeks, isn't it?
it's a bank holiday the week after next. 'Cause at the end of the month, it's Whit Week, isn't it? So
Oh, is
we'll
it?
be
Of
on-
course, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be on
3
the
weeks'
week
time.
after that. Yeah, and we'll do it all again. Yeah.
We'll have
So-
a new giveaway next time.
Yeah, so we hope our absence hasn't been too distressing for you, and you haven't had to go and seek sort of.
They'll be going to
consultation.
seek help now because they've, they had a 3-week break from the factoid, and
We've had complaints because they've had to actually interact with their family pets and children. Normally they just plonk them in front of the telly when we're on and just say, look, what's that, and fall asleep.
But you do know that Foxx and Colin are keeping the show going. Well, they're doing their own little things on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, we do an alternate Monday show, and on the Wednesday we do the Workbench Live.
Wednesdays on this channel, and obviously.
For eModels. Yeah.
So there's always something to
Yeah.
keep your habit. So that,
Colin and I will be back this Wednesday with our Bane Blades.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's bedtime because I'm working again in the morning. So yeah, time to go. But don't forget, we'll see you in whenever. Give us a like and tick the subscription bell, and you get to know when we're releasing a video. So
Absolutely.
Yes.
and I'll look at doing another video for the Titanic. In during that time, I might even do a live stream one, so you can come along and engage and help it go along a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
So
We
until
might
then,
possibly have some more UMP video content as well. Because as Colin said at the start, UMP is now brought to you by eModels. So yes, we might have some more UMP type showcase stuff in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that.
right.
There you go.
So until then, thank you very much for joining us, and don't forget where we are, and come back, and we'll see you in a few weeks' time. But until then, stay safe and glue things together.
Glue things together.
Glue things together. So bye everyone. Bye bye.
Some eBirds.
See you later, folks. Stay safe.
Bye.
Glue things together. Glue.